inside of this very large box is a Dyson, a model of Dyson which technically we have not had on this channel before. I know, that is very, very rare nowadays, and even that stretching it, because most of this machine is one that we have had pretty much before. The rest of it though is very different and interesting. Let's unbox this Dyson, which has been rolling around this box rather loosely, and see what we have. Can't remember the model number right now, but obviously I need to write the video title. Let's have a look. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner and Dyson chums. How are you today? Yes, Dyson in the UK made quite a few cylinders. They were pretty decent at them. What they didn't make a lot of though were cylinders with power running through them. We had the DC05 Motorhead. I think we had this. Still can't remember what it's called. I'm going to say DC21, and we'll see if I'm right. Look, we've been given the hard floor nozzle, the nicer one without the brush running through the middle. Nicey nice. Oh, we best get this part out here. And then 3 small tools. Fantastic. Right. We best get these parcels open and have a look at the machine itself. And then I'll know what to start calling. Okie dokie then. Here we go. From my years of experience watching Facebook posts of everybody else picking machines like this up, these big corded, I'll call them special machines in the UK, they were mostly just bought and not used. This one looks to have been bought and seen all of the use. Look at that, that is a DC15 that fits onto the end of a one. That's pretty cool indeed. I'm sort of hoping that this machine's problems are just normal Dyson DC19 issues, because that's effectively all this bit is. This is just a DC08, DC19. DC19 T2, blah 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 blah. But with a couple of extras, like there is a loom that I've never seen before that sits in there, and I presume must wind its way through, and inside or on the side of the motor housing, probably going to be a little circuit board. But all of this machine's other problems that aren't related to electricity will hopefully just be fixed by the usual strip down and refurb. That's probably all this machine is going to need. They don't need much at all at the best of times. They are very decent vacuums. Let's see, right, doesn't have a filter, that's fine. Oh, all of the carbon dust. I don't think this needs a motor, I think it runs okay. That must have been really disgusting to have been taken out. And yeah, they do get really disgusting. The bumper itself is unclipped. But I'm going to leave that because I'll take it off more when I wash it. Yeah, and this filter's gone too. Fine, I have new ones. That is okay. We won't use it too much with no filters. But again, you're in the best place now, buddy. We can fit our tools to it. The other annoyance with this style of Dyson is that the tools are very specific to these clips. If you buy one of these, do check it has all of its tools, otherwise no. You have to find these exact ones with this exact fitment style. Isn't it fun? Dyson were stupid in this era of their life. Oh. Why are you not? I don't think this is the right crevice tool. So there you go. That shows just how fiddly this era can be. It is a DC21. It's a DC21 Motorhead. I wasn't too far gone. Right. Take the bin off. Then we can plug our hose in. Be nice. Clip our hose on. Oh, it doesn't swivel, does it? And I note there is 0 controls on any of this because of course it would be beyond Dyson to have just a tiny cheap soft start module for the motor and then have the power button up there. Of course, I guess they'd have had to redesign their switch as well for a momentary switch. But if we plug it in, just realised I probably shouldn't have just stuck my fingers up there. I was trying to check. Yeah, this doesn't have the roar that these should have when they are sorted, as I've demonstrated before. It's missing that, but the power comes out of there. That was silly, wasn't it? Shows you how much I've not had one of these before. Right. Ooh. So the power connector is on the side of the wand and on the side of here. So, gosh, I mean, I say, isn't this thin? It's not bad. It's all right. Let's check if the brush roll turns. Oh, it does. Works okay. I mean, it's making some very funny noises, but it works okay. That's a beautiful internal hose. That's not going to be ripped or torn. The brush rolls are in good order. Yeah, I mean, it does clamp itself down quite nicely like this, to be honest. It's got potential, but I think that's only mostly because there's no filters in this thing at all. This thing has been one of those rare occasions where these big expensive machines were actually used hard, just like they should have been, because I bet if you had a lot of carpet this would be quite nice, although it does then suffer from the usual Dyson cylinder trait. There we go. Oh, well, of this being horrible. So if you did want to do a little bit of light dusting, look, it's like you're trying to use your arm. I mean, you get good reach, but light and easy is not the word. And it's a bit worse on these because you can't even click out the hose from the top like you can there. So you'd be alright with the cleverest tool on the end of that, but it is very much a floor machine furniture. The thing is why they weren't that popular in the UK, because I mean, a lot of people have houses like mine with cheap laminate all over it. And that's that. You need a nice cylinder for good laminate. I think, yes, look, this is the stowaway model, so you can, that just hang there nicely as well, but you'll have to chuck that in the cupboard and never see it again. But oh my goodness, that weighs a ton. Whew. You can, I mean, it doesn't sit in the cupboard like somebody did. Oh, I forgot to put this on, and now I can't do that with the hose on. There we go. Yeah, it's quite interesting. It is electric. It means I can do pretty much nothing to the entire hose or wand, not stripping this bit apart. Well, so I can't put it through the washing machine. But the rest of the machine, I'm quite looking forward to. It's got a decent base. This part should clean up lovely, and I'm hoping it's reasonably standard inside there in terms of the cog box, and we can hopefully restore this Dyson to brand new cleanliness and physical working order for its lovely owner, who can then have it back and experience it properly. So I think he gave it a few goes, but yeah, it's not the nicest thing to use at the minute. We shall change that. So have you ever had one of these power-headed cinder Dysons? They're a couple, didn't they? You'll have to tell me what they are, because I skipped all of this era. I was at college and then starting work when all this kicked off and paid it no attention. So yeah, our first Motorhead cylinder Dyson. Fairly sure I'm alright in saying, because any of the turbo ones we've had before have been air powered, not electric powered. God, there's a first on this channel. Yeah, you can still have them. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I and this very fancy premium Dyson will see you soon. Bye bye.